So, ladies and gentlemen, on this election night in New Brunswick, now we know the Conservatives are going to return as a government of the Pitcher province. We can go back to our request list. And you know something, when you have good followers of any YouTube channel, you'd rely on the comment section to remind your memory as to what should be taken care of or covered. Now, I take a lot of requests here, and Travis Cook has been really helping out the channel with the different requests, players he respected, players he followed, players he saw in public. Now, this guy, we used to call him the poor man's Ian Turnbull, and for many, he was probably one of the most underrated skaters of his generation. So we're going to talk about the bomber, Tom Bladon. Now, born Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, 6'1", 195 defenseman. He played a very strong offensive game with a very strong defensive or aggressive style. Now, he was best known for his years with the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, he played not only for the Flyers, he played with Pittsburgh, Edmonton, Winnipeg, and Detroit. Now, he won the Stanley Cup with the Flyers in 74 and 75, where he was considered the best offensive defenseman on the squad. Now, he started off with the Edmonton Maple Leafs in the Alberta Junior Hockey League, where he had 29 points in 46 games. Then he found himself with the legendary Edmonton Oil Kings in 71 and 72, where he combined had 93 points in those two seasons, with 24 points in 30 playoff games. Now, he did play in the Memorial Cup playoffs that year with 1 assist in 2 games. He was drafted by the Flyers in the 72 season, and his rookie campaign was quite impressive, playing on a strong power play with Clark, McClish, and later Reggie Leach. He had 42 points that first season and 4 games in the playoffs, which included an impressive result against the Montreal Canadiens in the semifinal, where they were 3 games away from the Cup final. Now, in the Flyers, he had a great season again, 34 points in the regular season and 10 points in the Stanley Cup run. 75, his second consecutive Cup, 29 points in 76 games with 4 points in the playoffs. Now, 75-76, in my opinion, was one of his best seasons ever. He had 37 points, but he scored a big 14 goals. And although the Flyers lost to Montreal in the 4-game sweep in the Stanley Cup championship, he put up some good numbers again, 8 points in 16 games. Now, 77, he had his best point total of his career with 53 points, including a career-high 43 assists, 4 points in the playoffs. Now, 78, another 10-goal season on defense, 35 points, including 11 goals, with 2 points in the playoffs. But by 1979, he found himself in Pittsburgh, where he put up 27 points. 1980, Pittsburgh again, with 8 points. And 81 was a very bizarre year for him because he played for 3 NHL teams and in the AHL for a little while. He started the season 1 game with Edmonton, then 9 games with Winnipeg, where he had 5 assists. Was with Detroit, but he was sent down to Adirondack for the full season, and he had 6 points in the playoffs. But for some reason, that was the end of his career. Now, he's well known for this, ladies and gentlemen. In the one of the last games of the 77 part of the 77 and 78 season against the lowly Cleveland Barons, he notched 4 goals and 4 assists. He became the first defenseman and only the 4th person in NHL history to record 8 points in a game. Now, this feat has only been accomplished 15 other times by 11 other players. You know, Sittler, Olmsted, all the Gretzky, different people. Now, he's plus minus of plus 10 in that game is obviously an NHL record. So he's not only on the ice to have 8 points, but to have 10 positive ice times in the contest. Now, Bladon was well known, and that's where he got the name the Bomber, because Boom Boom was already taken, and he had a very heavy slap shot that would, quick, kind of flow on the ice like a bomb, like a, what do you call, a skip bomb, like we used to talk about in the Second World War. So, final NHL total, 610 Major League regular season games, 270 points, 73 goals. Didn't take a penalty very often, actually, in the Broad Street Bullies years. He was just too busy getting points in a power play. In the playoffs, 8 goals, 29 assists for 37 points. So that's the many lives of Tom Bladon. And again, thank you to Mr. Cook, who cooks up many good ideas for suggestions. Again, if you have a like, comment, or request, please let me know. And please pass it on to your friends, because we're not monetizing this channel yet. But if you ever get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to try to find a way to take the money I'm making the channel and to invest in the charities that benefit history of the NHL, like research and stuff like that. So this channel is for you, and it's kind of turning into the hockey card channel, because the majority of people we're covering were big stars, not only on the ice, but in hockey card collections from the 1950s to the 2000s. So thanks for listening. Bye.